What's up? How you guys been? Doing well? I'm glad. I'm glad. Welcome, welcome. My name is DubDigital. I come up on here. I talk about crypto because that's my favorite thing to talk about. Every Tuesday, Thursday, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time ish. Ish. I'm an island boy. Come on, give me a break. How you guys feeling? 3 people. I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. I got some chai tea. My doctor said I can't be drinking so much coffee. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm always all, hyped up. You gotta be. You gotta be, especially during a bear. But I think we're leaving the bear. That's what I like to see. Before I get going, 6 people, good to see you as always. I love it when the crypto fam gets bigger. Make sure to follow me. Why not? Follow me on X if you're watching me on YouTube. Follow me on YouTube if you're watching me on X. So you can stay ahead of the curve. Let me drop my link into the chat. That's where I'm at. And let me just really quick show it. Let me share my screen. 5 people. Hello, hello. If you're new to the channel, this is very collaborative. It's a very interactive. I vibe with you guys. We have an overarching topic, but more or less, we just kick it, talk about crypto, check out the pulse of the market, look at different large aggregate charts like Total 2, which is like altcoin market cap, Bitcoin, altcoin dominance. We just get a pulse. That's my channel on X. And real quick, if you're on X, I'd love to have you guys follow me on YouTube. It's better when you get more DubDigital. Trust me. Trust me, man. Trust. That's where I be. Right here. I got shorts. I was doing some short stuff. I'm streaming now. How you guys doing? Good? 7 people. What's good? Dang, you know the bull is here. YouTube put you back in the algo. Oh, for real? Tight. Dog, I gotta be real. Having a crypto channel during the bear market is the most what do you call it? It's the suckiest thing, man. It's because you get all this traction, right? A bunch of people follow you. You're like, oh yeah, tight. And then like crypto goes down and everyone goes away. No one cares anymore. I don't know if it's the algo. It's just people's like natural my crypto portfolio sucks. I'm not going to look at it kind of thing. But I'm happy people are coming back to the channel. We were getting pretty big at one point. Hopefully you get bigger this time. But yeah, the vibe's going to stay largely the same. I got my ride or dies come through. As long as I got my regular ride or dies, it's worth it for me. But yeah, story time real quick. I've been in crypto for 10 years now. If you guys don't know, over 10 years now. Dang, I got 2013. And I've gotten more and more invested into it as time gone on financially, but also personally, and working of crypto full time now. But I've been dipping my toe in crypto for a while now. I think in 2016, I started a cryptocurrency hardware wallet website where I reviewed hardware wallets and did the affiliate link thing. That was doing well until Google came out and crushed like the search, put a search ban on crypto and crypto related websites. So that went from like traction to zero real fast. So like big tech does this, right? And I don't know if it's like a funneled coordinated like kind of thing, but I've been in the space long enough to know, and I've had like business ventures in it long enough to know that there are times where there are just bans on searching for crypto in general. And periodically it gets lifted up. I think we're approaching one of those times now where crypto searching, crypto advertising isn't going to be suppressed, but promoted. Probably has a lot to do with the institutions being in now, and they need excellent liquidity. They got friends of the marketing firms, man. You know how it go. Credible Crypto just confirmed his price prediction for H-bar, $2 to $5 this bull run, my bad. He is 10x long on 5.5 million H-bar, which is around 430K USD now. I mean, I don't think he has the direction wrong. I just think the leverage might be a mistake. And that's not to say that, like we got to expect some downturn. So hopefully his entry is like very, very tight, because that could be, you can get the aggregate direction right. But then, you know, a pandemic could come through and that thing could dip down farther than it really should. Like the thing with fear trades is they're not exactly rational, right? We've seen them in the past before. I mean, the pandemic was the biggest example of one. Didn't really make much sense. Wasn't really a reason crypto should have got sold. There was nothing wrong in the market. It was just a global financial secure my money trade. I'm not saying we can't have one of those again. That's why I'm a huge fan of spot. You know, I wouldn't be mad at that if it was spot. But maybe, you know, he's probably a much better trader than me. But that's what I'm saying. You know, I know my strengths, right? Spot is where I like to be at. I don't want the stress. I don't want to like go through all this and lose my bag. And I think for the majority of people, that's where you guys should be too, you know. But hey, I mean, if you had that much H bar in spot, you're still making a lot of money. And that's what, 5.5x leverage? I mean, he's swinging for the fences. I wish the best for him. I wish the best for him. I really do. 9 people, what's good? I was here before DGB. Now I don't mess with that mess. Oh, you mean DGB? You don't like DGB no more? Is that what you're saying? Why? Cosmic Ninja, what's up with it? Let us know. Let us know. I like to know your takes. I can't be everywhere at once. Input is welcome for sure. ZHI, buddy. We'll check it out in a second, man. Let's get through hold your altcoin stuff. You know, I started off saying I'm not gonna do altcoins, but I think that's what you guys like. And I'm here to serve. But let's look at the market first. Let's get like an understanding of what's going on in the market first, and then we'll dive into that. I'll let you guys know. Hey Dub, hope you had a nice day. Thank you, appreciate it. Trying. The days are blending together, man. That's how I feel in the bear market. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It's rough, but we're going to get there. Credible crypto. Let me move this real quick. Credible crypto just confirmed. Oh, I talked about that already. We missed you in the Wolfpack Telegram, Dub. Yeah, I know. I'm in other groups right now. But to be honest, man, I got to be real. Sometimes people in the in the Telegram group, they get too bearish for me. It starts rubbing off, you know. I gotta keep a healthy amount of optimism. I can't be listening to people telling me it's gonna go down every 5 seconds. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like I'll pop my head in there sometimes, right? But sometimes, man, I can't be getting influenced like that. Dub of Digitals, hello. You are the dude. Thank you. Cheers. I like your profile pic. So real quick going off, we'll check the pulse of the market. Bitcoin was doing its thing, hit 50K. If you haven't watched it, you probably have. All you guys are probably staring at the screen. Who am I kidding? But let's check out CoinMarketCap real quick. 6 people, glad to have you. As always, pull up the screen. Bang. Well, I can't do that. Okay. That's better. Bitcoin at 49.2K was about what? 50,800. Wow. If you guys are following my channel over the years, I remember talking to you guys when it was 17K and everyone said it was going to be $3,000. Oh my, didn't happen. Look, crypto is cyclical. It follows fractals. It's not completely the same, but it follows, it rhymes, right? Crypto will probably go down from here and then go up more, and that's what's going to happen. And you're going to hear every single step of the way, people are going to say, oh, it's going to go down. It's dead. It's dead. It's finally dead. It's because you got haters that didn't get in, and they're mad. You also have permabulls who are going to try to sell you and holding it all the way to like for the next 10 years. That's also a mistake. You never want to be on any end of the spectrum. You want to be somewhere in the middle. You can be a little more towards one side, but like have a healthy understanding of how these markets move, because it is exactly what that it is, a market. It's a market, guys. Let's see what else. Ethereum, 2.6K, XRP 52 cents. At some point, XRP is going to turn up in a big way. It didn't take off in 2020. We all know that XRP is a laggard, and it's been lagging. And it's been lagging for a while. It's got the court case out of the way. And that's what pulled it down from its initial increase. Let's take a look at it real quick. Just want you guys to remember, it pays to like watch these assets and know exactly how they move. There's certain assets that move up very fast like this, right? XRP, Doge, name a meme coin, things that catch a lot of awareness, a lot of traction. And just as the price appreciation comes, it leaves just the same. Easy come, easy go, right? But it's always good to have these things in your portfolio, right? You want to have things that move like this because it gives a large part of your profit in a short amount of time. You could take that and move it, right? But you don't want to hold on to these things. Looking at a price chart, XRP has had a very, very long price history to this point. It's one of the oldest altcoins, or getting there, right? And, it's not just going to go a whole bunch of spikes and all of a sudden just gradually increase. It's probably going to move in spikes, right? I have altcoins that move up in spikes. I have them that kind of like go more Bitcoin-esque. Well, I mean, I have Bitcoin. So I think it's healthy to have both types in your portfolio, because I always said this, right? If you're all in one coin, that's cool. I mean, it's a big risk. It's cool though, because when it goes up, you make a lot of money, right? But the bad thing is, and we saw it last cycle, what if it doesn't go up? Right? There's a bunch of altcoin communities that didn't get any kind of price appreciation unless you were spread around, right? So like, I think we're starting to see uncorrelation happen in this market, and it's smart to have a mix. Now that mix shouldn't be too big, and I talked about it before. Last cycle, and I'll be quite transparent, I had 30 coins, way too many, right? Because I'm not the kind of guy who's going to leave his coins on the exchange, set like stop losses and sell targets, because then I'm losing my custody on my crypto. And everyone knows that's the main way you lose crypto in this business. So if you're going to do it manually, you can't have too many coins because you only have two eyes, So like I would say under 10, 5 to 10, right? Different niches, different price movements. And I think you'll be able to have profit at some point of every turn in the market, unless we get a very big altcoin season. And at that point, it don't really freaking matter. And to be honest, I think that's what's really shaping up here. Let's jump real quick back to CoinMarketCap. We'll just look at the gainers for 24-hour and 7-day. Pith. Okay, so guys, Pith is a new oracle. If you guys don't know, Pith's been doing big things, and that's telling me that DeFi, and I've been talking about DeFi and the DeFi market cap, DeFi is set to come back in a big way. Pith is in all-time highs. And we saw this happen with Chainlink before DeFi ran off, right? Chainlink's doing well too. Let's check out Link. Who's this fool? Chainlink stepping up. That's the Lamborghini of DeFi oracles. At least that's what people think it is. So typically, Chainlink oracles are the reason DeFi exists. So if you start to see the essence of DeFi moving up, the rest of DeFi should follow. And I've been telling you, I'm a big fan of DeFi. When things get hot and heavy, DeFi tends to kill it. Sats. So this is a BRC20 token, actually. And they show up on CoinMarketCap now. That's crazy. I've actually been doing a lot of research into BRC20s lately. I'll do a live stream on them at some point coming soon. I guess. I mean, this thing came out. It's only been out a month. And it's corrected pretty substantially since. Interesting. You guys got BRC20s? You guys putting your foot in there? Another thing that besides BRC20s is DRC20s, which is Dogecoin ordinals. Almost no one knows about that. What else? But yeah, it looks like it's correcting. Beam. 63% in the last 7 days. Jupiter's still dropping, man. That's a Solana project, I think. And I hear from some of my homies that Immutable X is killing it. Isn't that gasless minting for NFTs? Mainly for gaming. I remember the reason because I remember is I used to play Gods Unchained a lot. And they're moving their platform over there. Cool. Yeah, Aztec, one of my homies told me about this. I haven't got it, but looks like it's doing well, man. Happy to see it. Yo, what's up? BlackRock or Grayscale filed for Ethereum ETF, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I mean, Grayscale filed for it and they pushed back. You know how they do it. They push it back, they push it back, push it back. Some point this year, it's going to get approved. That's going to be dope. You know why? Because a bunch of money is going to flood into Ethereum, or at least even before or after, money's going to come into Ethereum. And then you know what happens when money comes into Ethereum? It starts leaking all over the place into the tokens of Ethereum. It starts leaking all over the place. And at that point, I think that they're going to get even more ETFs approved, because it's stupid to think only Bitcoin's going to get an ETF. It's dumb. It's real dumb. Bitcoin's not some magic pony, right? It's the first one. It's the biggest one, but it's not the last one. 7 people. Super Oracles, yeah. Yeah, Super Oracles is also making waves. Another promising Oracle for sure. Wanchain's also working on some kind of Oracle feature. I mean, the difference between an Oracle and a bridge are very small, right? Especially if you're doing secure exchanging of assets, native assets. Like if the asset's minted on one chain, say USDC, and minted on another chain, a bridge technically just has to transmit data between them, you know? So now that the space is starting to move away from wrap, mint, lock, burn mechanisms, you're starting to see that, one, bridges are getting way more secure, and two, data oracles are actually starting to step into the niche of bridging assets. That's something we haven't seen before, but hope you guys know that cross-chain transfers are getting much more secure. They used to be the reason bridges used to get hacked the most is because the lock, mint, burn mechanism basically had honeypots. Like, hackers knew that there was a bunch of money sitting on the ends of all these chains, because when you mint one, you take one asset, you want to go to another ecosystem, the way you used to have to do it was you put up, say, BNB, right? And then it gets transferred over the chain you want to get to as some kind of wrapped BNB. My bad, I just punched my mic. Wrapped BNB, okay? And the initial asset that you deposited would be held on the original chain in case you wanted to come back. You deposit the wrapped BNB, it gets locked up, and it gets released into the original chain that you left, right? That's not happening anymore. More and more assets are getting natively minted on each and every chain. Big ones like Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, USDC. So with that said, with native minting, things aren't really there's no honeypot of money. So that's interesting. And that's why you're seeing Chainlink starting to talk about bridging, so on and so forth. So we'll definitely see how that develops. I sold one of my kidneys for H-bar. Dang, don't do that, man. Man, you can't buy a kidney. Well, you can, but you gotta be careful who you buy it from, dog. You might get caught up in charges. 404. What? My stream? If you have 100K USD, how many coins would you hold? Like 5. 5 to 10. I mean, I always say one number, I go a little bit above, but 5 to 10. That's it. I mean, look. Okay. Hear me out. I'm a degen, right? So like I would have my core holdings like 5 to 10. I might take, look, 80-20 rule. It's used in business all the time. It's basically how I live my life. 80-20 rule. 80K, this is hypothetical, not financial advice. 80K, you would put in the core holdings of coins you really believed in, you understood, you had some edge, the people, so on and so forth. Something that you have some like inside knowledge on, or you have some preview info that not a lot of people know about, or you just really like the community, something, right? That's where you put the bulk of your money because that's where you hold the most of your conviction. The other 20K would be more like speculative. And to be honest, it would be things, that's where you can go a little bit above, right? I mean, if anything, like I always talk about my altcoin portfolio that I haven't made yet. I'm only going to make this altcoin portfolio if it comes down because I'm not into like chasing highs. Been burned a lot of times doing that. I'm getting smarter now. I'm getting too old for that. Right? But yeah, then there you could have some ability to go above that, right? But you don't want to go crazy. You don't want to go crazy at all. But yeah, I mean, I have some meme coin portfolio. I have some meme coins. I mean, mainly Doge. Doge is still the largest meme coin, largest amount of holders, biggest brand recognition. It was getting even bigger than Bitcoin at one point. Everyone that came from Robinhood knew Dogecoin more or liked to talk about Dogecoin more than Bitcoin. You know, so like Doge is still in my core holdings. I got Doge Chain, which is EVM compatibility for Doge. There's some other ones I want to get. I mean, if anything, why not? I made a list. I'm stepping it up, guys. We'll go over that list in a second. Meme coins that I'm interested in. I only have 11 people on this stream. Only 70 people watch this. I'm not going to blow any coin up. Not financial advice, though. Not financial advice. But we'll do that in a second. You guys got to stay on the stream for a little bit. You got to give me a like, too. Come on, dog. I don't ask for your money. Having conviction is going to pan out this cycle. Watching your vids have helped me tremendously. I appreciate it, man. Sometimes it feels like I'm just talking to the camera. I don't even know if anyone's listening to me. But I'm happy like I'm having an effect, right? Look, everyone's going to make investing so complicated. It's not that complicated. This is more from the Warren Buffett school of thought, right? You invest in people. You invest in teams. Good teams build good products. Good products get good adoption. Good adoption equates in the price appreciation. That's it. Like you don't have to worry about all these things if you have the right time horizon. Typically, though, investing like this and making more simple has a longer time horizon. That's why my channel is called Macro News, Crypto News, Macro Trends, right? Macro, long term. Because, like, to be honest, if you get too technical with it, and you should have some technical skills as you grow and mature and you learn as an investor, you should up your skills, but you don't have to start being the most technical person. That pushes people away from learning how to do this, right? Start simply. Understand what conviction is. Conviction is basically faith, but you should have something to stand on that faith, right? Like it should be built on something, rooted into something. And that's where the research comes in. That's where the hard work comes in. That's why a lot of day traders jump in and out. They don't have conviction. They're just after the quick gains, right? But like, yeah, you can get a quick gain on Bitcoin. You know, trading Bitcoin from $100 to $1,000, it was crazy gains. That's a 10 bagger. That's rare. But then it keeps going and it keeps going and it keeps going, you know? So if anything, this channel kind of teaches the basics, right? The mindset of what it takes. And as you go along, you know, you might want to up your skills a little bit because it does make you better, but it doesn't mean you can't make a lot of money with just a little understanding. 11 people is good. When is altcoin season? Damn it. I like your style. That is the most demanding dog I've ever seen. Okay, I'll stop rambling. The dog wants to know. Let's see it. Let's look at Bitcoin first. Okay. Well, you got to show me that I'm using the free option. Damn, it's messed up. Okay, so this is Bitcoin on the weekly. As you can see, pretty extended on RSI, right? So it should be giving some back at some point. I might take a little bit of something. I'm trying to build up that money for that altcoin portfolio. Should I ever get it, the chance for it? I think I will in a couple months, like months. And at that point, we usually have a big pullback right before we go into a euphoria phase. So just know that we're not out of the woods yet, guys. This isn't the easy phase just yet. I think we're approaching it. We're closer than we've ever been, but always expect some pullbacks. This thing is extended even farther than I thought it'd go. It did dip down to 37, but it wicked down. I mean, every time you look at this RSI, it stays pretty extended on euphoria blowoffs, but I don't think we're there yet. Because historically speaking, these euphoria blowoffs happen after the halving. And anytime before then, we don't really stay extended above the RSI, right? So just taking that into consideration. But just so you know, I think that time's coming, right? Just be patient, and expect some pullbacks. And like I'm saying though, like I wasn't expecting it to just run up because they were seeing some weakness. Saw some chop right here. We dipped down. Then Bitcoin just ran up another 21%. You know what I mean? So maybe take some money to try to capitalize. And if this thing corrects, I mean, technically it should. But I'm not saying sell a whole bunch and try to jump in and out. Yo, we are close to potentially breaking through this. I'm not too proud to say that Bitcoin might do something I'm not expecting or anyone's expecting. It's really good at doing that. And you don't want to go through all this time to just jump off to try to do something cute, get another 10% on your bags, and then it takes off. No. So you know what I'm saying? Everything in moderation, even profits in moderation at this point. The time we should be taking massive profits is when you need it. Like if you need something in your life happening, I get it. Stuff like that always happens. But it should be right here in Blue Sky Breakout. We are not there yet. RSA on the weekly means the next couple months we should expect some kind of down draw. And that would make sense compared to the halving. Right? Now, I talked enough about that. The dog wants to know about the altcoin season. I'm going to tell him. Bitcoin dominance on the weekly. So last time we got a rising wedge. This was the COVID right here. COVID popped up, broke out, started sliding down, and finally fell down. We had a small pop out right here. I'm not sure if that's all we're going to get, but this thing's violated the structure twice. It's looking real weak. The RSI, it rose up from where it was last time, but it was a lower low. Looks like this is going to be a lower high. Lower highs, lower lows means we're in a kind of a bearish trend, right? We've had this happen a couple times too. 1, 2, 3. 3 lower lows. 1, 2, 3. 3 lower highs. Technically, 3 data points makes a statistical trend. So it's very likely that this Bitcoin dominance is going to fall farther, right? We have a lower low on the Bitcoin dominance. So every single time we hit around 53, 54%, this thing starts reversing. It's starting to reverse now. Let's jump into the daily so you can see it a little better. My internet does what it's supposed to do. Damn. One second. And on the daily, it's suggesting that this thing, the daily RSI, is even above into, overbought territory. And it's starting to round off right here. Now, it climbed into the structure a little bit, but I'm going to count this kind of like a kind of confirmation, right? It started turning around very, very close to where our lines are drawn. So I think Bitcoin dominance is going to take a fall. And doesn't that make sense? What does the, what do you call it? Look at CoinMarketCap for yourself. Look at those percentages. They're all double digits, healthy in the double digits. We're seeing 30 to 60% gains on altcoins. What does that typically mean? Money is flowing from Bitcoin into altcoins. Now, you've seen it in the last 2 years, 3 years, and during the bear market. Whenever Bitcoin goes down, the altcoins were getting hammered. That means money's flowing from Bitcoin into stable coins. That's no longer happening. That's no longer the case. And that's what you want to see. You want to see the money stay in the ecosystem. People are overall more comfortable in keeping their money in crypto than in the stable coins. And a lot of that's probably because of the inflation. CPI just printed. It was higher than expected. I don't know why they didn't expect it. Could ask me. They should pay me. Okay. Jerome Powell, if you hear this, let me know. I'm available. But, that's a good thing to see. Now, when's this going to occur? Let's jump back. I didn't really answer the question. I know. My bad. I think we're going to get a drop down, at least in 2024, to 27-30%. That's a pretty sizable drop. It's roughly about what we saw here, roughly. Okay. Then we probably have some kind of bounce up into 2025 and come back down further. I mean, that seems like the most healthiest thing for Bitcoin dominance to do, because it'd be very noob of me to say we're going to go from here to all the way down to new lows like in 3 months. That seems weird, because every single time we've hit around 30 to 40%, we've bounced. We've been a little lower in 2018, but we've never revisited that before. So if we break through this like hot butter, we're definitely going to find a bouncing spot down here. That makes sense, right? We've never tested it before. Technically, it takes a while to break through these things. I mean, this could tell you that. But, and I do say that with a but, emphasis on the but. It depends what's happening with the money supply. See, and this is why I tell you guys, it's not healthy just to look at just Bitcoin and crypto, because everything in the economy works together in tandem. Everything's a link in the overall chain, right? So like the reason the bear market happened was really because the Fed started tightening the money supply. They did that through raising interest rates. Raising interest rates has a tightening effect, because basically it lets people get more money for parking their money in the banks. And that's perceived as a safety play. It's perceived as guaranteed yield. I mean, why would you be in risky altcoins and stablecoins where you could just get a healthy yield off of keeping your money in the bank and not taking any risk? So that's really why the bear market occurred. Now that's going to start reversing, because one, the Fed said they were going to do it in 2024. We have the next Fed meeting in March, and then we have another in June. They said they're going to start lowering interest rates. The Fed wants to seem credible. They want to seem like they have this under control. So they're going to lower interest rates. Lowering interest rates lets more money that were parked in banks come out into the economy and start looking for yield. That's what happened during the pandemic. They put interest rates down to 0%, and everything started going wild. Housing prices started going up. Used cars started going up. Everything went up. Inflation started running rampant. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Once they start lowering interest rates, we're going to see inflation tick up. But Blockchain Backer put me onto this. He showed and I should probably pull this up next week. He showed me the 10-year yield, 10-year yield interest rate chart. And when they initially start cutting rates, there typically is some kind of financial crisis. So on top of lowering interest rates, and if a financial crisis occurs, and that's why I'm saying I wouldn't be all up into kind of leverage yet, and I wouldn't be jumping out as of yet or whatever. Well, I wouldn't be doing leverage right now, because we might get some kind of spike from something unexpected. And when that happens, then the real game is on. They're going to start printing money, quantitative easing. Cutting interest rates is just the opening innings. When they turn that printer back on, that's when we can expect that euphoria phase. But we're not there just yet. So that's what could really make this thing go ham faster than I'm thinking. But I'm taking the conservative route, because it's always going to be conservative, and then you can react to your actual reality. But it's not good to go to an extreme and plan on it. 14 people, it's good. B Cashy, what's good, man? How you doing? Great to see you. Great show. Thank you. I'm just talking, man. See, my girl, my wife, she told me, you are talking about crypto too much. I love you, but I cannot take this. So I started a channel, Bitcoin Maxi is going to be whining. They will be whining. But, be catchy, I got to say, isn't this the truth? Most Bitcoin Maxis are new to crypto, and they just hear the whole narrative of Bitcoins is the best and everything sucks, and they just run with it. Most Bitcoin Maxis haven't been in the space for that long, because people who got into crypto way back when, 2010, 2013, they likely dipped their foot into some kind of altcoin along the way. They're usually some kind of like seed investor in some project along the way, When BTCD dips. Yeah, and alts are running. 2020 was not a real altcoin season. I'm sorry. It was pathetic. It was freaking pathetic. It sucked. It was the worst I've ever seen. People who came in 2020 haven't even seen an altcoin season yet. Oh my. Oh my, it's delicious. It's magnificent. It's excellent. It's finger licking. Thanks, Dub. Dog, greatly appreciate your insight. Man, that's a psychedelic dog. Respect. These are crazy days in crypto. They are crazy, and they're going to get crazier. They're going to get crazier because the Biden administration is going to ensure it gets crazy. You guys see Biden post the laser eyes? And he said exactly like we drew up. Can I find that? Hold up 1 second. Yeah, Biden's out here giving hints and stuff. Man, they show a picture of it. Why wouldn't they show a picture of it? 1 second, my bad. But you guys been good? I'm trying to multitask. I'm not good. You guys see that? That's crazy. Joe Biden, 100K Bitcoin. Duh. I mean, guys, you don't think the United States doesn't have any Bitcoin? Really? You think these governments are just sitting around acting like they don't know what's going on? Really? I mean, bless your heart. Bless your heart if you really think that. Come on, man. Every government around the world has probably been mining Bitcoin. And it's funny. The United States is the only country in the whole entire world that controls the world reserve currency, which means they have the luxury of printing money. So they literally can print money and buy Bitcoin for free. So think about that kind of vortex it makes. Government prints money. That money finds its way into the Bitcoin they have. The Bitcoin grows in price. They print more money. The Bitcoin grows more in price. More and more and more. Like, we got to work for the money, right? We can only buy the Bitcoin or mine the Bitcoin we have access to power to or have money to buy. The United States government can get Bitcoin for free. And in fact, they could pump their own bags. It seems like a perfect financial plan. But they will just act like they're dumb, right? They'll just act like it's stupid. They'll say they don't like Bitcoin. They don't understand it. And they probably created it. I'm sorry. We don't know who Satoshi Nakamoto is. I say weird things on this stream. Lurking but liking. Thank you. Can you guys hit the thumbs up, please? Please, man. Please. Makes me feel good. They have massive amounts of Bitcoin. They seized lots of them and probably bought even more. Yeah. Hey, I've been saying this. Remember, during bull runs, guys, if you don't know, a good sign of a bull run or impending bull run is an increase in scams. If you see a lot of scams, if you see a lot of hacks, and especially when the hospital hacks come through, they'll hit hospitals with spyware and they'll demand Bitcoin. So hospitals were even buying Bitcoin at one point in the 2017, so they could like pay off the hackers. And basically, like, who do you think these hackers are? You think they're all just 16-year-old geniuses in their grandma's basement? No, that's kind of naive to think. There are whole entire cyber divisions in governments. All they do is hack 20 hours a day. I'm telling you, man. I'm not saying that it's the US government that's doing it, but I know for sure there are freaking countries out there that have probably participated in a hack or two. Think all these exchange hacks aren't like, are just some cyberpunks? No. Hey, do you need a thumbnail designer or video editor? Yeah, hit me up at Twitter. We could talk. I mean, I don't really do thumbnails. I get rugged. Am I rugged? Let me know, guys. Damn it. Can't you hear me? It says you can hear me, man. Earl, are you playing me? Earl. Okay. Okay, cool. Earl says it's better. How you been, Earl? Good? Cool. Yeah, man. A lot of things are happening. If you can't see it coming, it's obviously coming. Bitcoin just hit 50K. Whenever coin market cap, if you're new to this space, if ever coin market cap starts looking like this, 63% really on an altcoin, 41%, 35%, 35%, 27%. Guys, it's picking up. I remember when everyone was like, oh, so-and-so is 10% up. Wow. Oh, it only dropped this much compared to Bitcoin. Wow. Look, now it's making gains. Bonk. This is a meme coin, Solana meme coin. Look at that. This was, what, 4 or 5 months ago. That does not happen in a bear market. So I hope you guys are like wiping off this non-belief crap. Don't be part of those suckers, man. This thing's coming back. Now, there might be some pain before we leave. But the most painful part was like the part where it was down 90%. We're not there no more. We're not there no more. We're all good. But I'll show you guys some meme coins. Now, just to be transparent, these are ones that I'm looking to potentially get into. This is not financial advice. It never is. Y'all are adults. Don't become crying to me if you lose some money. You know how crypto is. You know how I roll. But, and I emphasize the but, we can look at it. I won't be buying these right now. And if they go up, that's great. I got a lot of crypto. I don't need to take any more risk than I'm already taking. I've been all up into crypto for a very long time. So like I'm very okay with these taking off. And I hope that's like the attitude you can adopt as well. There's going to be more opportunities if you don't get into every opportunity. But I will guarantee you this. Wanting to get into every opportunity is how you get hurt every single time. So, with that said, and my legal disclaimer, let me pull up CoinMarketCap. First one, obviously Doge, and I'll give you some reasoning as to why. Obviously, Doge is if there can be a blue chip meme coin, it's Doge. It has like over 4 million wallet addresses. It's huge. Robinhood's going to pump this thing. There's a whole bunch of people on Robinhood that made a lot of money that love this thing, and they're going to jump right back in and try to do it again. So once it gets back up to 13 cents, I think it's going to start making prolific moves, but a lot of people have forgotten about Doge. I think that's a mistake. You'll find that meme coin traders like to jump around to the hottest thing, but they forget the things that were the most profitable. And sometimes you just want to push your winners, right? And one of the reasons is this fractal right here looks a lot what's developing right here. And then after this, Doge went up so much after that, it's just going to happen on a bigger expanse. It might not be the exact same percentage, but it's going to be pretty significant in my mind. The next one, but that was one you guys already know. We looked at Bonk. Bink? No, not that. We already looked at Bonk. I'm a little ahead of myself here. I found Bonk. Unfortunately, I didn't get into it because I was waiting for an entry. Right around here. It's gone up a lot since then. Unfortunately, I think I missed this one, but if there is a chance to get in on this, I mean, I think Solana's backing this coin. It's getting a lot of like hype, but this is one of the thought process I have on meme coins in general. Everyone loves a meme coin, right? Every ecosystem has a meme coin now, which was not the case before. It was like Doge, SHIB. They were mainly like their own chains or in Ethereum. Now every single chain is much more operational, much more usable, has a bigger community, and they have a meme coin now. So every single ecosystem pretty much has a meme coin, which is super, like, it's just such a great opportunity. So this comes back down great. This is the biggest Solana meme coin. If it doesn't, there's other ones. I'll show you gone. Now I haven't vetted these coins, obviously, but how much can you vet a meme coin? There's always a chance that it could rug, right? That's why I'm saying though, a little bit of money can go a long way and a good entry on a meme coin. Gone. This is a Polygon meme coin. This was voted on a poll I saw on Twitter. #1 favorite meme coin on Polygon right now. Fully diluted market cap of 2 million. Now this chart looks like a bag of milk. Yes, I understand, but that's typically how they look before they go up a lot. 2 million in a large ecosystem like Polygon could do big things. We'll see. But again, if you want to make a lot of money on a little bit of money on a meme coin, you're going to have to enter things like this. Now, there's other meme coins on Polygon too. DC is one of them as well. We could look at that. We're using Polygon Tech. Now, this is giving EVM compatibility to Doge. They have a native bridge that you can get your Doge into. They have wrap Doge. You can do things with it like DeFi, so on and so forth, which I think is a good narrative for sure. But yeah, this thing really hasn't gone through a bull market ever as of yet. So I got into this a while ago, though. So just FYI. But the fully diluted market cap's much bigger. It's around 132 milli. But right now, 16 million in market cap realized. What else? Wojak. I like Wojak. Loading. It's stepping up. It's pretty consistent too, though. So again, if it gives me a chance, for sure. But Wojak is just a great meme. If you guys don't know the Wojak meme, you're not on the internet enough. Everyone loves the Wojak memes when they're like everything's up green are just so hilarious. And that's the thing and the beautiful thing about memes. Memes are viral. They spread themselves. It's like they're their own marketing. They get passed around because they're funny. They're hilarious. And Wojak is one of the best memes on the internet today. It did a lot back here in 2023. It went from, I'll put on a couple zeros, put a 100x. Wow. Interesting. This thing is obviously sloping upwards, looking like it's approaching a parabola. But yeah, this thing's starting to take off, but who knows, man? I just want a significant pullback, potentially get into that thing. What else? Talk Doge, Hosky. Hosky is one of the biggest meme tokens on Cardano. Fully diluted, 27 million, current 6 million. So you guys don't know, in crypto, anything under 10 million market cap is considered tiny. So this is below tiny. Gone is super tiny. I can show you other coins and other ecosystems, mainly WanChain, that are tiny, tiny, tiny. Now, with that said, there's a problem with exiting liquidity, right? So like, might be a problem. You might get some slippage, but the thought process is small market cap cryptos, if you can get into them and money moves into it, it goes up a lot. Like, that's where you'll get a big amount of X's, right? But it's risky. It's always risky going to small cap cryptos, just so you know. But this is Hosky. Cardano loves this thing. Cardano's community is ride or die, and they're ride or die about this coin. So yeah, it's a dog coin too. So we'll see. The only thing really holding it back, in my perspective, is the lack of other ecosystems coming into Cardano. But with WanChain connecting them up to their bridge, I think that's going to change in a big way this coming cycle. I know that Cardano has a lot of haters, but if you're able to get past your maxism, there's opportunity on every chain, and that's a beautiful thing. What else? I like Sauce. That's not a meme coin, but this is probably my most interested DEX to get into. This is on H bar. H bar suffers a same problem as Cardano. Actually, Cardano's at least Cardano's hooked up to a bridge, a major bridge. I mean, there is hashport on H bar, but it's largely only used by the H bar community. Not a lot of people know about it outside of the H bar community. But this thing looks like it's going to come down in a big way. And at that point, I want to get into it. There's single coin stake. I told you guys what I like to do. This is a DEX, though. And then last one, while we're in the H bar ecosystem, is Grelf. There's a few of them, actually. Sauce Inu. We'll check that one out, too. But this one's been killing it. This thing's been going up ham since December. Not too much volume here, though. So I'm expecting a sizable like reduction in price at some point. Not quite sure when it is because it's holding the trend line pretty well. Like I said, though, I'm not about to buy this and it drop down on me because that's just my luck. Happens every time. But yeah, let's check out Sauce Inu. Wow. Well, this looks like milk, man. I don't know much about this coin, but it's only 1.1 million in market cap. Popped up in December, just like pretty much with the whole ecosystem of H bar. I like it because of the whole Inu thing, right? It's a dog. Inu sounds cool. To be honest, guys, when it comes down to meme coins, there's not too much. Sometimes it's just a good idea, right? We'll see how it goes. I don't know if the thing's a rug, though. It's basically just on Saucer Swap. The reason I'm interested in Sauce is so I can get yield that I could put into tiny coins like this. So it's free money to me. So like, even if these things don't pay off, I don't care. It was free money from the get-go. You know what I mean? So like, that's why I like DEXs, because they throw off yield, especially when you're early. And you could take pretty much risk-free bets into these things because, hey, what do you care? It's just a yield that you got from staking, you know? That's my thought process. I'm not on X. Oh, that sucks, man. You should. That's where everyone is on crypto. That's the crypto mecca. It's better. You good? I'm trying to be good, man. Hey, Dub, have you kept up with DeFi and Bitcoin Cash? Bitcoin Bull. I mean, I went to the site and everything. I just haven't like figured out like the wallet and all that. You guys want to hear this? You guys should get connected up with MetaMask. You should. You really should. That's how everyone does DeFi. So you're gonna get more users. But I don't know if it's possible. But I'll stop being lazy. I'll stop being lazy. But you got alpha for us though? Let me know. Mong coin is the best meme coin. Mong? What's up with it? What's the price look like? What? Well, why? Where's it sold? Mexi, Ethereum, 7.14 market cap. Well, what's his deal? Let me know. Dub, can you look at XPRT chart? Has it bottomed? I'm pretty sure. I think I looked at like last month. Yeah, it bottomed back here in like August. See that W right there? The bottoms are, this is slightly higher. Yeah, it bottomed. It bottomed. It's good. It's good. It has a lot of way to go though. Long way to go. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not like hugely into Cosmos. It's because, not because of what Cosmos did. Well, one, I'm not a huge fan of the app chain narrative because I don't think everyone's just going to ditch their chain and come be on Cosmos. I think that's kind of like, unrealistic. But two, like most of the value in Cosmos evaporated with UST and Luna. Now, like I'm saying, if UST ever repegs and Luna's supply gets burned down to a significant degree, that could change in a big way. And Cosmos could actually be a biggest gaining ecosystem in the bull run. But that comes with a lot of contingencies and assumptions, you know. But like I said, I still have my XPRT out of all the Cosmos projects that I had. I still got my XPRT because I think that's probably the best, one of the best teams in the space. Bullish on Saucer Swap. Yeah, me too. I just wanted to come down. It's looking like it will eventually, probably in a month or two. Have that thing come down. Bada bing. Haha, yeah, MetaMask won't work with UTX chain, but the infrastructure is exploding right now. Let me know. Well, what should I look at? What am I looking for? What do you like right now? Is it like NFTs? Because I don't really like to do NFTs. I might be old. But like I still got some NFTs I can't sell. Like I'm trying to sell them, they're not selling, you know? But what's up? Like Pydica wallet extension is basically MetaMask for BCH. The best meme coin right now is definitely Furu token. Is it on CoinMarketCap? Or Coin? I'll go to CoinGecko. See, and that's another ecosystem everyone's sleeping on, man. Everyone sleeps on BCH. Because BCH is like fun to hate. You know? I'm not saying I like to hate it, but like everyone likes to hate Bitcoin Cash, just like everyone used to like to hate XRP, blah, blah, blah. Everyone likes to hate Cardano. There's just some coins that people hate. And that's cool for me. You know why? Because I got to get up all in there before they do. Because they're sheep. It's not coming up. Where can I find it? On like a chart. At some point, I invested a lot in Venue. Have you heard of that project? Yes. Yes. You could actually get Venue on WanChain if you didn't want to buy it on like an exchange or nothing. But yeah, I heard of them because of their integration with WanChain. When does this come out? 2021? It's been out for a while. It's been kind of going sideways. I mean, that's interesting. It kind of held just steady through the bear market. It just didn't do anything, just sideways. I mean, you can look at that and say it's a show of strength, to be honest. If everything's getting crushed to death and this thing just went like that, unless this is a crap chart, it looks relatively strong. I mean, it came out right before the bear market too. So this thing's never really seen a bull market for real. Interesting. Twitter stream is bugging. It is? What's up with it? Hold up. Oh, it's dead? Nah. Now you're playing me. I see it working. How you gonna play me like that? You've been making gains with EOS RAM? No. No, I haven't. Is it going up in price? Furu on BCH Dex. Okay, I'll have to check that out. I'm gonna check it out right now, but I'll check it out for sure. I might talk about it later. What other tokens? What's hot on BCH? Because that's another community that only F's with BCH. To be honest, they are hardcore BCH, and I love those communities because it means that they're gonna support their projects. I switched to YouTube. Video was frozen. Now EOS narrative. RAM is the new EOS. Also the first EOS inscription event. Interesting. Check it out. See, that's one of the things that I thought was gonna hamper EOS's growth, though, was the needing RAM. You know, that's kind of a big. Maybe I'm just dumb, but maybe that's kind of a big knowledge leap for the regular person. You know, like people come in just understanding like transaction fees, and then having to get a separate thing of RAM is pretty makes people quit, you know? But I don't know. Again, maybe I'm dumb. Check it out, Deck Screener. Ticker Furu. Yes, I'm human. Why does it ask me that if I'm human? Get lost. Furu token. On PulseX. What the hell? What about PulseX, man? Now I'll see you later. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. I'm taking too much time. RAM will potentially be rented, and EOS Power Up simplifies the resource side of things. It's very easy now with the wallets. That's good. Check out the RAM chart too, though. I pasted the link in the charts. It's insane. I'm not seeing any link. Any link. I don't see a link, man. What do you think of Telos? I like Telos. Telos did a big things last time in 2020. I made a video about it. Then it went up a lot. Made me look real smart. Telos is kind of like is like a derivative of EOS, right? I think it was it a fork? Go look at my video from like 4 years ago. It'll tell you exactly what it's doing. But Telos had a lot of gains last time. I know the Telos community is really smart in aggregate. Last time I talked to them, yeah, I like Telos. But that's about it. Is the link in removed? Yeah, I think so. Don't know why. Maybe it's a YouTube thing. But that's about it, guys. It's been fun. 10 people. Thanks for stopping by and chilling. I do this every Tuesday and Thursday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time-ish. Yeah, I think things are looking up for crypto. Get ready. Get your mental ready. Be ready for some downside too, because that always happens before big upsides. But I think not only in the crypto side of things with the halving coming up, but we're also starting to see on the macro side of things, everything's starting to line up. The reduction of interest rates, potential quantitative easing that might occur from that. Biden posting a laser eye pic. Wink, wink. It's all coming together. But until next time, guys, I'll see you on Thursday. Peace.